Welcome back to the playthrough of Pathologic 2. As stated before, I do flag all my videos as ASMR because a lot of people like listening to my voice. If that is not ASMR for you, then feel free to leave at this point.
I'm just clicking something that sounds like she can do whatever she wanted to do, because I truly don't give a shit. This is so awkward in this game, like... They're trying to build some kind like they try to evoke some feels of connection, but there is no feel of connection. Like there never has been any personal bonding. Nothing has happened to make this character in any way, shape, or form sympathetic to me, like or friendly, or like that I would even start to remotely give a fuck about them. Like that just did not happen. So I don't really understand all that. Straight razor. I wonder if these change actually. Do they? The Ripper's murderer will come to Friday's yard when pigs fly. You hear that, Ripper? We found him. The Ripper's Ripper. Whatever. Gain some hooks. What? The children have tracked a murderer. The one who put creepy notes in the stashes. Could it be the murderer? Oh, Jesus. So yeah, we're still trying to find the murderer of our father. That seems to be an important thing we're trying to solve. Even though we also have no emotional connection to our father. I'm having the personal objective of just not dying. That would be pretty cool already. Do we even get there? We could try to find a boat over here. To have a chance to like get to that spot. It's probably the best course of action. Because like time is a big issue in this game. And the best way to or like the fastest way to travel would be taking the boat here. Taking the boat, however, does cost money, and we don't have infinite amounts of it. It's just kind of unfortunate, like we want to end up here. The quest is there, and yeah. You can see how that's quite the distance to make. I assume you want to stab me? Oh? Fuck. Is it better to use a broken weapon or no weapon? We might even start looting, honestly. Maybe we just do that. Maybe we just do that. Nope. There's people inside. So these kind of voice lines tell you that someone's inside there. And fighting is not exactly easy for us. Perfect, no one in here. We can loot. But only one object too.
Come here.
But NPCs can't use doors. At least not ones that transition to the outside world. So we're using that a bit. I actually have not followed you yet, though. I thought I did. That's unfortunate.
I always
Thank
smile.
you for the follow, though. I appreciate
friendly.
Accidents happen, that's alright. I appreciate that though. Better late than never, right? Yeah. Oh, porkers. So sometimes you hear the grumbling, and then these roots come out of the ground, and then you can feed the roots blood, and then there's herbs that grow out of these roots. It's usually 3. Oh yeah. Perfect. Okay, we're trying to hit the boat, man. Maybe we should... I think... I kind of want to loot a bit, because the streets seem to be fairly safe here, despite it being a burnt district. Like, no one tries to stab me. But yeah, better late than never. I appreciate that. And when the streets are safe, it means I can just, like, back out of the building real quick the moment someone attacks me. And I should be fine. No attacks, Pock. But also nothing to loot? Am I blind? Oh yeah, I am. 4 gold. That's not a lot. 2 gold. It's even a little bit less.
Come over here.
Nope. Immediately noping out of there. Try the other entrance. I don't know. The looting is a bit funny. Two gold. Pick lock. Pick lock. No one in here. This seems to be a very poor district, though. Maybe I should have brought a lockpick. That seems like it would have been a great idea to do. Can check this house. We didn't check that one. Maybe we can steal something here. I'm not even sure if it's worth it to loot these places, honestly. Like, there's so little stuff. But I guess beggars can't be choosers. Some dead items at least. Oh. There even is like... do we just keep it in there? Instead of rotten food. Do you run from anything in this game, or why stamina thing? So the game tries to be as brutal as it can. So it just tries to be like hard in a survival way. It's kind of a survival horror game if you want it like that. Yeah, sometimes you need to run away from things, but you definitely don't need to run away enough from things to I don't know, rectify a stamina bar, because even slow walking is faster than most enemies. Like, this is faster than most enemies can run. It's just to make the game a little bit less comfortable. Like, they're actively trying to make the game less comfortable, so it feels more like an existential crisis kind of thing. Travel by boat. Perfect. And I guess it makes sense in kind of, like, in terms of time management. You can... Like, one of the most important mechanics of this game is that you, like, time passes no matter if you're, like, taking part in activities or not. And there are oftentimes there's like 10 activities at the same time, and you cannot be a part of all of those because you can't split yourself. And in terms of time management, it does make sense that we cannot sprint all the time, because then we had more time at our hands. We have one toast actually, that's surprising. We can trade another one, that's actually really good. But the main issue in the game is always food. Like we're constantly out of food. Repairing our knife a little bit. And we're constantly starving too. Because that hunger bar like goes like you go through that bar like 3 times a day. So this might be the I kinda didn't expect him to attack me, not gonna lie. I don't even know why I didn't expect it, but I didn't. At least he has some money on him. Let's see, he had a mysterious note on him. Found your thief, he'll come to Friday's yard. Wait for him there. You just hit him first, he's a nutso, 450. Huh. Wow. Someone made this guy believe that we were a thief. And that's why he attacked us. I was looking for a murderer, he expected a thief, so we've met. What the hell? Yeah, someone is playing their filthy game with us. We could actually steal a couple of organs as we're already here. Like some nice little organs. Maybe 2. We'll not overdo it. Just tiny little organs for good and bad times. Now I cannot access it because it has a weird spot. No. Okay. I guess it's gone. Yep. It's gone. Unlucky. So the little bag there, this is where our organ would be in, but we cannot open it. Or we cannot access it because his model blocks it. That's unfortunate. Oh, this guy has toast too. Trading toast for a lockpick. I want the more durable one though. Whatever, we take it. More food is always good. And we're fairly exhausted. It might be high time that we get home. After this, weird interaction. Let's see. So there's these grocery stores, and in the beginning of the game you could like buy food with money, but they've rationed it now, and now you need like food coupons to be able to buy food, which is a bit of an issue. Because you would like literally die if you only had that. You just don't get enough to survive. No, we don't need another route. And also, it's kind of connected to thirst somehow, the stamina. Like I'm not sure, but I think like the more you run, the more tired you get. That is another thing that happens. What is that? Oh, interesting. So we got a new place to check out. Next up we need some sleep though. We're very tired. So let's enter our little lair. Okay, another liver. It is kind of funny that we can just store them in the just like that. You're saving all the people? I wouldn't say so necessarily. I probably let more people die than I saved in this game. But hey, you can't have everything, right? Like, I'm getting a bit of the Game of Thrones syndrome with this game. Like, there are too many people dying and I stop caring if they die. The day is over, everything changes, so it may be unwise to put off important business. A new pantomime is rehearsed at the theater. Infected over the past 24 hours, a ton of people, overall death toll nearly 10k. And now we find out if people die again. Aspity survived, poggers. Big Vlad will get infected. Wow, what a lucky man. Vlad the Younger, however, also doesn't get infected. Surprising. How you doing, Panda? Welcome. Not infected. These people are hella lucky. He'll get infected. He survived, dude. What the fuck? Julia, no. Infected. I'm alright. Okay. Andre, unlucky. The amount of people we need to take care of is getting, like, tinier and tinier. I guess that's good. Would be kind of cool to save Julia, though. I kind of like her.
Time flies faster and faster with each passing day. A day is over and night falls. And in that brief night, something will be irretrievably lost.
It is what it is. Yeah, I guess we can eat all the food we have. Guess that is puts us at least at 50%. So it could be worse. Next up we're going to find the dead item shop. Because we have a lot of dead items. I think we're also bringing the organs. I think that makes sense. And maybe save. Should probably also check this out, as it's really close. Oh, poggers, this district is infected again. Should probably first eaten the bread and then drank. That would have been a lot smarter. Because now my thirst did basically completely reset. Cool. Our gloves just, well, fell apart. He's back, he's back. So did you catch your murderer, your man of black? What is that supposed to mean? Who did you make me kill? Are you mad? Who was it? A murderer. Who did he kill? Baron from the Skinners, that's certain. He hunted us with a knife afterwards, cause we'd seen him for real. Perhaps he did you, old man, too. What do you think? That was an ugly and dirty thing to do. You should have just asked me directly. And like you'd do anything to help us. You've got a ton on your plate already. You did a dirty thing. Who could ever believe you after this? Anyway, it was a good game, but we don't want to play with you anymore. I don't want to play your games anymore either. Good luck with your life. There was that. Who was that? He had nothing to do with anything, these children. So these children basically... Another guy to talk to. You're gonna take today's map of infected districts? No. Or someone, you're so brave now, but one day you'll walk into a district unprotected and bam, infection in your face. Or someone will get infected because they've got a plague at their doorstep. And you won't even know, and then what? I'm not so easily infected, unlike you, Mutz. Yeah, we seem to be quite rude to these children, honestly. But I think that's okay. So, the thing they did is, like, they told a man that there will be a thief. That basically a thief will come to a place where he should wait. And he should just punch them. And at the same time, they told us that the murderer of our father could come to that place. And then he punched us, and then we killed them. And, yeah, so basically they tricked me into murdering someone. Which is not exactly a very childlike thing to do, I guess. I don't know, I don't have children. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe children do that all the time. They might very well do so. Two black districts. Well then. Wait, is it infected? This one is infected. I'm not sure what's better, infected or a black one. I guess I don't have children either. I hope they don't do that a lot. Tricking you into murdering people, yeah, that would be quite toxic. I wouldn't enjoy that. Imagine. Imagine that being your everyday problem. I wonder if we can get over there without boosting our immunity. That would be really poggers. He just touched me. Fucking filthy. That's unfortunate. Well, gotta boost our immunity. But I think this district is actually fine. Our kids will be kids. That's the most positive way of putting that. Kids will be kids. It's alright. Oh, this guy wants to stab me. I don't like that. Alright, time for the play. It would be really funny.
He knows how to protect people. What does it mean to protect someone? You can't lead them single file to a place where there are no bombs, no one with murderous intent. Not subjecting them to needless danger, but pushing them to face danger when needed. That's what protection means. But just how needed is it? If you are right, the need is real. If not, it was imaginary. And that is on you, on your conscience. Here, at war, there are no rehearsals, no tryouts, no second chances.
General, sir, what are you talking about? We're not at the front lines. You have a direct order to stop the plague, meaning your job is the opposite of protecting people. You're here to kill.
This is a criminal order, and I won't follow it.
Yeah, you have a lousy role in all this. But let's try once again, from a different line of yours.
Who even is speaking? Hello, Alex. Welcome in. I like the game a lot. It has some things that drive me angry, but like in the general scheme of things, I like this game a lot. And yeah, I'm getting a lot of playtime out of this. Actually, I might just want to drink some water here. Alright. Oh shit, it's over there. I just realized. So I guess we just go around. We'll be fine. So next objective is go to the dead item shop that we just unlocked and give them all the stuff we collected. Get some extra food out of it. Well, I at least hope they will give us food. I don't even know what's better here. I don't even know what's better. If it's like better to go to through a black district or a red one. I guess all of these. They might just not see me.
Come here.
Yeah, beautiful. I'm on my first playthrough and didn't prepare well at all. I have somehow crawled my... I didn't pay attention. My bad. Wait. Crawled my way through since... Yeah, that is pretty much how I ended up as well. This is also my first playthrough. I've never played this game before. And at some point I just decided that it would be a cool game to play and to stream. And I ended up in the same way. Like, I would have died 2 days ago. But then I did decide to reset my hunger once. Like, changing the save file, basically. And that, like, after that I could recover, so I just needed to like give me that one push of survival. But like doing the quests in the hospital are immensely important. Oh shit, he got Schmauder. Oh shit, he got Schmauder. Can we get that? Let's see. Thing is, Schmauder is one of the best things to own, right? Costs 40 though. We can afford it though. We can afford it. Can we somehow keep one of the livers? Could. Can we keep
I
both?
always smile. It's friendly.
We could. But then we have to overpay. And also thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate that. Yeah, Schmauder, it's... I don't know, some kids mixed something together that by accident cures the sand pest. I like the idea of that a lot. We put in the organs. We get another 14, 20, 22 actually. Is that worth anything? Nerve, blood, bone. If anything, we needed something for more bone. We can easily make antibiotics for blood and nerve. I'm just too stupid to understand how to make the bone thing. And I low-key want to get rid of the heart because it is really big. Great name. I agree. It's a good name. I think we can do it like this. Wait, we could fit everything in our inventory? That's quite surprising. So yeah, just like understanding that you really need to do these hospital quests is already a game changer. But like, I mean, if I didn't play this game on stream, if I just played it for myself, I would have been kinda okay with just replaying it. But like, since I stream it, I want to like find an end to the game at some point. Oh, you don't touch me again, dude. You infected me once.
Come here.
Okay, we go through that font. So basically, follow the path, follow the path. Somewhere there's stairs. Perfect. This game is best played with mistakes. Failing in this game somehow makes it more interesting. I agree, like the fact that you also, like if you die, you get like a penalty for that and you can't even escape that with reloading is... I like that a lot. It makes everything feel more meaningful.
Thank you for watching this episode of the Pathologic 2 playthrough. If you enjoyed it, I would appreciate if you hit that thumbs up button or check out a different video. A new video will be out soon. So thanks, and have a great evening, or day, or morning, or whatever time it is for you.